All I remember is we found Chinaz. We're going to help Chinaz. And Chinaz is going to help rebuild Yulmore. There was a whole concerning part of the quest where we thought Chinaz had actually been kidnapped, but it turns out he went out by himself to see what he could do for the people. Good man, Chinaz, good man. Need to be in a sanctuary. I guess it kind of makes sense that you can't change clothes wherever, because like I'm literally in the middle of a desert. I could get attacked by a wild twink. I mean, there's one here. It's dangerous. It's dangerous out here. See, I can't apply my glamour face here. Yulmore is a sanctuary, I know this much. Have you thought about picking up Dragoon by any chance? I'm curious about it. I don't really know too much about Dragoon, other than I've seen the animations for Dragoon, and they look really cool. You do loads of battle flips and charges, and yeah, I like the idea of Dragoon. I'm actually gonna teleport just to change. I can't be... Does it need to be near a crystal? I've got right. Let's go there. I have priorities. They don't call this Final Fashion online for nothing. If you die a lot as a Dragoon, people expect it, so the pressure's off. Floor tank. I didn't realise the association with floor tank was Dragoon. Why do they die so much? Do they have an ability where they like charge in recklessly and it always gets them killed? They have like a warrior rage that almost always kills their health bar. Looking at you, Arya. I didn't realise. Yeah, I just assumed that there were floor tanks and that, you know, it just happened to be someone holding a spear most of the time. I didn't necessarily know that was Dragoons. So you got off lightly there, Arya. Chinaz and his wife are my second favourite characters in Shadowbringers. I adore Feoul. Oh my gosh, yes! And the voice for Feoul is glorious. I loved that whole fairy zone. I lost my mind. There's probably some clips of me going into that zone for the first time, but I was squealing. It is 100% my aesthetic. I was wearing the floor tank shirt at FanFest. Proudly representing the floor tanks. Is there like a guild of floor tanks? Floor tank support group that you're part of? I know Arya is a Dragoon, although Arya is many things. Arya is any job she wants to be, Wispass. Switches over all the time. Okay, outfit time. I like my near hair, but I'm not sure about white bob forever. I don't know. Especially because my main concern is whether or not it goes with my sexy red mage hat. Where is my sexy red mage hat? There we go. There you are. Glorious. I have clicked to show my hat. There we go. Lovely. I missed my top hat. Man, they adjust the visor. Does that change the glasses in this day and age? I don't know. I've kind of got a small problem with my eyeglasses in that I mostly get hair in my eyeball. But it's worth it for the emo look. The glasses have to be removed from the slot. I want to keep the glasses on for sure. They go with it. I was just wondering if there was another effect if you put visor on and off. Like if they, I don't know, go shady, go to sunglass mode, or if part of the gold at the side lifts up or something. But yes, I do love my glasses. I also love that the little chain has its own physics. So like if I run around and then I stop, it does a little swing. It's so refined. There we go. I feel much more like myself now in my red thigh highs. Hello there! Hello, small one. Oh, look! It's Falafel Barbie. In their true form. I love the little butterfly clip. So cute. So cute. Oh, she's powering up. I offended her. She's gonna attack me. Oh no. Oh, she's just showing off the blade fans. Oh! Oh, glorious. Oh, sparkles. Ooh. I do appreciate everybody's fits in Final Fantasy. Like, I swear every time I come and stream, everyone has something new to show me. I think I've seen that outfit before, though. At least the metallic coat. Okay. We're going up there. Oh yeah, I've got to go up the lift again. Come, PT. We have work to do. Not only the chain has physics, do the actual glasses have physics? Do they go up and down on my nose? Hey Shiro, welcome on in! Happy 5th of Friday. Up the great lift we go. Do I actually have a teleport closer? No. This whole area is bereft of teleports. Like, there's one here, and then there is one in Tora, but it's really, really high up. In Tomra, there's one there, but it's still quite a walk. I'd rather take the lift. I love the outfit combo. See, I made this outfit when I first made Red Maid, and it was with whatever I had in my bag, because I was newer to the game, so I was like, okay, I have a bikini, I have this red coat, I have thigh-high red boots, and a top hat. So we're going with sexy pirate gentlewoman? It's a vibe. It's a vibe, but I've just kind of stuck with it this entire time. Also, with the Moogle sword, of course. But yeah. I kill my enemies with my sense of propriety and my tentaculars. Yeah, they never see me coming. Anytime you need it, the ladder's at your service. Get me to the top rung. Whenever we do get to Endwalker, I think we'll do the same thing as we did for Shadowbringers, where, without knowing anything about the expansion, I asked chat to help me make an outfit based purely on the vibes that we were about to encounter. And my Shadowbringers one, I was like, yeah, dark and edgy, like it was black with like leather and buckles, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be such an edgy expansion. And then one of the first zones we go into is the Uwu Fairy Zone. And then I just completely changed the aesthetic. I ended up wearing pink and flowers and butterflies. So Shadowbringers took me by surprise. An expansion can be not just one aesthetic at the same time. I do like this coat. It's got some nice details on. Do you need Catboy Taxi? Is it available? Let me check Aozi and Uber. I'm nearly there though. This would be such a short Uber ride. Just chilling on my unicorn, as usual. Yeah, I love the fairy zone and the music as well. Oh god, especially that theme. Yeah, I had that in my head for weeks. I remember trying to sleep after that stream and just hearing fa la 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 da da da. I didn't know that Elizan ladies ride side saddle. We have some sense of grace, you see. Unlike those peasants who put a leg either side of the horse. Shocking. I'm almost there, though. I'm just gonna keep going. Is that the Coat of Genesis? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Will it show me in my... I do not know if I can see it outside of the wardrobe, like the name of the actual... Uraeus coat? Maybe? Is that what it's mocked to? Because it flicks between the two? It is technically the augmented Crypt Lurker's robe of casting, but yeah, it's transmuted to look like the Uraeus coat, whatever that means. What is that noise? Oh, that's horrific. What is that? Gulganu. That's lovely. I'm gonna stay far away from that thing. Ah, China's my good man. How have you been? Yes, yes, give us a hug. We're terribly short, China's. Terribly short indeed. Doing okay? Still feels like he has to prove himself. You're enough, China's. You're enough. We believe in you. Chinaz's look of steely determination is only slightly undermined by the knocking of his knees. Bless him. Rendon is quite right. Building Talos from scratch would require time we simply do not have. Which is why I propose to make use of the long-abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Colusia. Kaisha going, oh. They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if memory serves, the tools required to do so would still be at the top rung. Come with me. Meow. I forgot Alfie was here. Where is your lovely wife? How are we supposed to get anything done without her encouragement? Yeah, we need her here as a cheerleader. She could be like, yes, darling, I'm so proud of you. Also, have we sent word back to her that he's okay? Because I swear at this point in the story, she thinks that he's been abducted or like he's missing. Please, someone just send her a letter. Or send a Moogle back or something. Otherwise, she'll worry. And they're sending me all the way back to where I came from. Yeah, what if she's driven to despair by now? And she's thrown herself off of Yulmor's tallest tower, convinced that he'll never come back. Oh, my darling Chinaz. Oh, I guess these are the things we're going to be killing. Oh, well, hello there! I'd recognize those Moogle slippers anywhere. Hello, hello. Who's your friend? Oh, you have a little palico with you. Lovely. My back hurts watching her ride side saddle. Yeah, and also, like, she's completely out of rhythm with the horse. I think she's giving her back several fractures a second. Like, damn, and like, what is this holding on position? She's holding on to the shoulders? Like, at least grip the hair. That would give you a bit more stability, woman. Oh, I've missed this music. Like, just the swell you get as the quest starts, which makes it seem really epic. Even if they're just going to tell me to go and pick up 10 boxes, I still feel like I'm on an epic quest. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. This chest contains canisters filled with a dastardly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of aether in a Talos. We need only get within throwing distance of one and let fly. Thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious! An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple matter to get them to march to Yulmor. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed. But, as I've said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai! Even if the Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. He has no fear. That as it may be, Kaisha, but Brendan tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by whilst others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realised. Not this time. Which isn't to say the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Does he need a, you can do it, China? We haven't done that for a while. Where are my pom-poms? Well said, Master Chai. Hear, hear. Yes, hear, hear. Indeed. What they said. Yes, well, it should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labours. And to make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kaisha says, These lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look around for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue the Talos. Understood? He's like, oh, I prefer living to dying. Wow, what a controversial opinion. Good, then let's be off the quick way through the north gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. Hot take, I know. That's almost as much of a controversial topic as pineapple on pizza. Aha. Oh, it's another I Spy. Okay, so we're looking for monsters. I must be careful. You must! Oh god, no. Yes, that is the Talos, yes. There's basically nothing else here. Drag to rotate the camera. It seems very peaceful. There's nothing here. Can I zoom in? Give Master Chai the signal to approach. Oh, execute the signal. Yes. Off you go. Oh, it has its back turned. Yes, go. Oh, go. I think I did it. I thought I was looking out for other dangers in the environment, you know? Not just telling him when the go time was. I was waiting for a coyote to appear or something. Oh! Well done, Master Chai. I did it? I did it! Let's move on to another Talos, shall we? Coyote, you're not the roadrunner. Well, you never know out here. See, all kinds of dangers. That's basically a coyote. Look, be careful of that. Okay, so he turns that way. And then he looks that way. And he's going to turn again. Oh, looking straight at us. Now! Go! But there's monsters there. What am I supposed to do about them? They're always going to be there. They never moved. What do you mean? Can't I just kill them first? Can't I just go in there and do a few fire spells? Like, what's with all this waiting around? Can't we just nuke the entire place? That'll make sure it's safe, rather than all this. Oh, now. Oh, actually, no, not now. Oh, wait a second. Go. Okay, so the first one is supposed to be easy. So I have to wait for the bombs to turn around as well. Just because the bombs are turned around doesn't mean they won't explode. Patience, young one. It's like those stealth missions in old school games where you literally have to wait for a guard to turn around the corridor. It takes like 10 years. Okay. The bombs are looking at us. They are now not looking at us. Okay. Oh, go now. Go now. I said now before. Ty. Look, you took your sweet time. That's why he was turned. The bombs were turned. It was the perfect moment. You just need to listen to me, man. I click the Talos again. So yeah, I think it timed it out. So I shouldn't bother scrolling around the screen, basically. I should just keep on him. And then ready to click on him. Go! See, I'm a master of disguise. Then we get to watch his victory. Woo! Go Chai! Yay! Yes, you did it. You've done it several times now, Chai. Come on. Come on. Okay. So the bombs turn around like now. And then this starts to turn around. Now! Easy. Easy. There's gonna be a third one though, isn't there? powder, powder, smoke powder, powder. I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. You may leave the next one to me, Astariel. Oh, this can only go well. I'm not sure about this. Okay, I should have had more faith in him. Well done. Haha! Yes, that should do it. Now we all need to proceed. We have everything. Well, I thought he was going to fail and then I'd have to rescue him. I was thinking he was going to fail, he'd be kidnapped by the Talos, strung across half the countryside, and then there'd be a side quest of like 5 separate side missions where we go and rescue him so that we can go on with the task at hand. But thank you for not making that even more fetchy. Yeah! This man has an army! Wouldn't have surprised me if that happened. I just expect it now. It's like, oh yeah, you have to go rescue him. And then he's like, but in the process of kidnapping me, this Talos became even more corrupted. I need to replace the discombobulators in the rear left leg. Go and kill 5 of them in the environment and bring me back their legs. And then I'd have to go and do that, and then we'd give them to him, then he'd be like, these ones seem underpowered. Perhaps I need some of the brain stems of the existing Taloses. Bring me about 10. Sometimes the game does do that. Sometimes it happens. A lot of the times they make it so funny that I don't mind though. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. 3rd time lucky, yes. Haha! I did it. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmor's food stores showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmor. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains, I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics. Which is why I would ask you to join me, and the great Yulmor, and grant Yulmor the benefit of your counsel. I can't remember, I have a vague memory of him maybe being northern. But I can't remember. So he's just posh, deep, gravelly man for now. Generic posh man voice. Oh, thank you, Blue Dog. Dawn, what's the foundation from Charlotte Tilbury that you use? You always look so flawless. Well, that's coincidental because I actually use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter foundation. See, so that's why it's flawless. There you are. I've actually started using, from when I was on the Charlotte Tilbury podcast, they sent me a little goodie bag of things, and the Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is like a primer, but you can just wear it on its own if you just want to be glowy. I use that as a base before I do foundation, but a lot of times I've just been wearing the Flawless Filter, like the kind of primer, as just a kind of tinted moisturizer foundation, and it's very light coverage foundation. You can just wear that on its own. So most streams I'm just wearing that, but I decided to do actual foundation today. I was like, yes, I am fully embracing my pale girl autumnal witchy vibes today. I wear the lightest shade available in Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I wear one cool, and that is actually pale enough for my skin. It's like the only foundation I have found that doesn't make me orange. But yes, I am all Charlotte Tilbury today. Like, literally my entire face. Hashtag partnered, but also genuinely recommend. If anyone's getting Charlotte Tilbury stuff, !CT in chat will give you my link as well. And you can get 15% off with my code. Look at that. I've been telling all my family members, like, hey, if you're getting Charlotte Tilbury stuff, yeah, you should use my code. You should use my code. You should use my code. I'm like, oh yeah. Are you gonna get any Charlotte Tilbury makeup as Christmas presents? Use my code. Use my code. They probably have some really cool stuff coming out for Christmas as well, because they usually do really nice, shiny eyeshadows and things themed for Christmas. There's an advent calendar, which is coming out as well, which looks amazing. A generic poshman voice has summoned Obi-Wan Shinobi. Hello there. How's your Friday been so far? He was actually Timothy Watson. Who's Timothy Watson? Was he like this? I would be honoured. Yeah, it's giving Stark. Orianja, wait. Rendon is voiced by Orianja? It's the same guy? Ah, forsooth. I hath gravely blundered in mine choice of voices. I didn't clock that it was him though, so yeah, he does a good variation of voices. I would be honoured. When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem Yulmore's leadership is at last in capable hands. Would you not agree? Stoic nod, as usual. We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai. After you've tinkered with the Talos and all that. Lady Chai's worried sick. Yeah, someone think about Lady Chai. Excuse me, I thought he was going to turn around and be like, my dear wife? Well, we will leave immediately. I will not have her suffering. Okay. Now it's Friday night.
Right
Who?
then. Form a line and make for Yulmore.
Voice acting. We'll love to hear it, boys. Tally ho, off to Yulmore. Take me to my wife. Ah, Yulmore looks so cool. Why are there still people in Meal Town? What are they still doing here?
What's that noise?
I thought they'd defeated capitalism. What are they doing in their hovels still?
Wicked white. Runaway Talos.
Oh, bloody hell, man.
Call the guard.
Fucking shit myself. It's a bloody Talos, innit? Call the coppers. They're friendly, Talos. Fear not. Do you have a license for that, Talos? Yeah, can I see license and registration for that honkering war beastie?
Stay back, all of you.
Oh! Is that? It is, Julia. Everything's going to be all right. Oh, isn't he hot? Look at him. Oh, I'm so proud of him.
Darling, you're back.
Now kiss.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see. I can't.
Oh, she loved him to death.
Oh dear.
Oh no. I know how Julia feels though. Like, you know what? At times I have squeezed someone so hard that they're like, no, please stop. I haven't seen you in years.
Oh,
Me every
thank
time
you.
I see one of my friends at a gaming convention. Just squeeze the life out of them.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
yes, that was a bit of a bad move, wasn't it? Like, what the heck?
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
I would vote for him. You have my vote, Chinas.
Oh, how wonderful!
Again, he's prepared this time. Oh. But when he sees her sweet
Please.
face, it's all worth it. All the squeezing. All the ribcage damage in the world couldn't replace his sweet wife in his mind. Oh. Dulia can be like a Parks and Recreation department. Yeah. She can manage all the like fun stuff. And then he can do the serious stuff, like preparing the defenses and everything. She'd be like, oh, we're doing a fair next week. Yes, right next to the fountain. We're going to have local businesses showing their wares. Homemade goods. Do you see why everyone was sad that you stopped now the previous time? Well, because I missed the hug moment straight after. But it's still just as meaningful. Indeed. He's only mildly damaged, it's fine. It's fine. To be fair, she'd smash that job. She would. That was quite a reception. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. That is why you never leave your wife, otherwise you have multiple fractures when you come back. That'll teach him. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public's attention. Once word has spread around Yulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. He's still recovering. Oof. Nah, Dulia should be Ambassador-in-Chief. Nobody can say no to her. That's true. You struggle, she just does the puppy dog eyes and then, yeah, people give in. No need to fret, Astariel. I've never felt better. Just a bit of internal hemorrhaging from my lovely wife. I do love her so. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there and meet their new mayor. You there, Kai Sher, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gatetown and the derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad. I'll let the guards know not to bar the way to Vothry's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend. Assuming she's available? Might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the Crown Lift will show you up. No, I'm not coming, actually, I'm busy. I'm gonna go to the club instead. Yeah, the cat mount is adorable. Once again, I love how Lala's always got a tiny version of the mount. It's so cute. I'm gonna have to make a Lala again soon, aren't I? Or bring Falafel Whisper Waffle to this server. Take her on a journey. Because she's still on Moogle server. Although I feel like I could move back to Moogle at this point because none of the stuff that I moved here for is relevant anymore. So like, I could just move back. But then you guys are gonna be like, I moved to this server for stream. Oh yeah, true, my house. My house, my beautiful house. Our beautiful house. We couldn't leave it behind. It's okay, we'll just scoop it up, pack it in some boxes, take it with us. Easy. Yeah, the FC house. This way? Forget where we went to go and see Vothri. I hope they fumigated the chambers. Vothri used to sit there, stinking the place up. Ah, yes, Master Chai told us to expect you. The emergent's already filling up with people of all persuasions. Free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honour, we've reserved a place at the front. Right this way, miss. Special place at the front. Oh, everything in here is gold. Was that a cup that Vothri used to drink from? Is that really how big he was? Jeez. You can do it. It's fine. Imagine them all in their underwear. That's the old trick, right?
Go on, dear.
Yes, come on, you can do it. Aww. It's like he's so intelligent that he almost trips over his own words because he's already thinking ahead, you know? It's not that he
Thank you
can't do
all
it.
for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around?
Yeah. It's very opulent in here, yeah?
'Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too.
The filthy peasants are here.
Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vothry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
Aw. Well, Vothry isn't a very tough act to follow, to be fair. Like, pretty much he could do anything and it would still be better than Vothry being in charge. So no pressure.
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
That's how you know he's really a good person. That he doesn't want to hang on to this power forever. He's like, oh no, I'll do my part, but then I want it to go its own way and choose its own destiny, you know? I don't want to be in control. I just want to help guide it for as long as I need to. Bless you, Chai. Dulia for mayor.
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future.
Is this democracy? More like demo-crazy. Who'd do that? What a terrible idea. A council of people who decide the fate of the many? Disgusting.
However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved.
Look at him killing the speech. He's lost the nerves now.
The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you.
Especially this woman. This woman should not be doing hard labor. I love how everyone else in the crowd looks about 16, and then suddenly, just that one woman. I mean, it is classic Final Fantasy rules. Like, you're basically a preteen or you're over 100 years old. There's no in between.
But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night.
I love how Dulia's just in the background like, that's my man. So proud of you.
Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Yulmore!
For Yulmore! Aren't we supposed to say for Yulmore? Is that not? Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, yay! For Yulmore! I'm so proud of him. Who's that bunny lady? Hello. Does she work at the club? Hear, hear! Long live the Nuz-Nuz! It was a really good speech. Once he got into the swing of it, and the nerves dropped, he was able to just let that lovely intellect shine through, you know? No more stumbling. He really is made for this, I think. This music is so good. That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stir them to action, I hope. If I've learned anything from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. 'Tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Yulmorans can, it shall be my honor and my privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Yes, I would like an apartment. All gold. Gold and red, to go with my thigh boots. Were it in my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. So, go on. Do it then, you coward.
I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you've officially taken office, have you given any thought as to your mayoral seat?
We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We'll retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlour.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlour.
Begging your pardon, Master Chai. Have you got time for a word? Who's this then? Oh. The workers! Yes, of course. Hassan Bet? Aye, that's me. I liked your speech. There's folk outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow. And more who are counting their crumbs. If you've a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we have much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Astariel. I hope to see you again before long. Please don't let this be the last question with you two. I will miss you terribly. Don't leave. I'm not done. He's a busy man now. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such a time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it's clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. Such a cool city. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. Sudden ball music! Oh, I do love the Yulmore theme. The dancing theme. Yulmore jump scare. You always get it when you load in here as well. And I'm like, where did that come from? Yes, I have my flailing robes on. They would be excellent for a Yulmoren ballroom. I'd knock someone out with my sleeves. It'd be great. Give it to the people of Gate Town. Oh, they wouldn't know what to do with it, darling. The poor don't appreciate good taste. Give it to me. Give it to me. I deserve it. So, Alphino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends. In paradise. That paradise is gone. But something better's taken its place. And I reckon I want to be part of it. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai's been going on about. It ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends, we'll find a way to make a difference though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before. And one I'm happy to say that we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. Sometimes all you need to do is take that first step. That's so weird that they have that wording as well, because I was watching back my reaction to the end of the Shadowbringers finale, and my character goes like, I can't do it, but just one more step. And I'm like, yes, sometimes you just need to take that first step in that moment. So the fact that that's brought up again, spooky. Alphino wears a satisfied smile, seemingly content with the state of Yulmore. Truly, to see Kai's share thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Becklug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. I forgot all about Becklug. Interesting name, Becklug. And there you go. Yeah, it is a mentality that can help you overcome many things in life, yeah. If you're like, oh, I can't do today, I can't do it, I don't want to, then sometimes you just have to be like, okay, but can I get out of bed? And then you just have to be like, okay, but can I take a shower? Okay, but could I make a coffee? Like, some days you just need to take like that, for sure. Gotta forge ahead, indeed.
The creature with the stuffy nose, yes. I did love that little thing. Oh, a teleport to the Crystarium.
That you all told me was Triss. Which I wasn't expecting. Ah, the Crystarium. I will be sad when we finish this expansion and we don't come here anymore, because this is one of my favourite places in the whole game. But as far as I know, there's no real reason to come back here. Like, is there an auction house here? I guess you can do all your trading here, or all your crafting. There's crafting tables, so you could come back. Hey, Mithy! Blubby Friday to you, my friends. I do have business with the Crystal Exarch. Oh, Mog has abandoned the lap. It was good whilst it lasted. She'll be back. There's so much side content you're unaware of, Dawn. I mean, there's blue quests aplenty. I keep running past optional side quests that I didn't even touch, so there's definitely more to do. There's definitely more to do. But I think, like, I guess I'm just sad that this isn't one of the crazy populated cities that everybody comes to, like, day to day. Because if you go somewhere like Limsa or Ul'dah, there's like tons of people running around. But there tend to be less people here, and it's such a pretty city. That was today for me, and no, I couldn't make the coffee, and that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you just have a day where you're like, no, I'm gonna write this one off. I'm just gonna be a potato today, and sometimes that's what you need. I definitely have a few of those. Your coffee tasted like soap. No, what happened? Welcome back. We're given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote, and, after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you'll see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Auracite? Oh, verily! Our work continues apace. Our work did not quite proceed as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference, and concluded at length that White Auracite was ill-suited for our purposes. But, Oriange, did he not say that compared to the massy soul of an Ascian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Becklug's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as Orosight doth require. Thus, the shedding of these fleshy simulacra, and the surfeit of aether which compriseth them, would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. Can we get a Urianger translation? It'd be real hard though, and your soul's gonna get messed up. That's what I gathered from that. It's one of those moments where I'm like, reading the text going, I know not what he saith. These are words. Yeah, it'll be hard, basically, he's saying. And the mind and the soul aren't meant to be separated as such, and it would have long-lasting effects, exactly. Yeah, dying is hard on the mind, even if your soul is saved.
It would, theoretically, be possible to channel your minds into the Orosight instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process. Which is why we have abandoned that plan, and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together.
Then we're no closer to a solution than when we first began.
It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution.
When our discussions tend to the transference of memories in the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. Astariel, do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doga and Yunai? No. Bro, that was a long time ago. Would you mind recapping me? I speak of the royal eye of the Allagan imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient Allagans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the tower.
Yes. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allagans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps we could keep mind and soul together.
Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. Interesting. So we make our own, basically, from scratch. There you go. Was this... Oh, okay, I'm not looking in case there's spoilers. Very not. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it, wheresoever it leads. Indeed. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that Astariel return to the source, and inform Kryl and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we've made progress of a sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings unto Thancred and Reen, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the empty. Oh yes, that's still going on at the same time. Pray do tell them. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. No worries, Haoki. It's tricky to remember, like, what comes where in the story as well, right? Like, if it was years and years ago that you played it, so don't worry. I would struggle at the moment if I was watching someone play through, like, Stormblood. I would be sat there like, wait, at this point in the story, has this thing happened yet? Have they been to this zone? So I totally know that it's not intentional, don't worry. But yes, we just try to keep anything that could potentially be a spoiler under wraps. The green swords are very sharp. Give our regards to Tattery, won't you? I've missed her. Back I go. It's a long way to go. It's a long journey. Literally going back to another world. There we go. At least there's a teleport in this other world, though. Ironically, like, getting back to a whole other world of existence is easier than me getting to that place at the beginning of stream today. That took more walking than transferring between realms. The Rising Stones. I've taken so many massive breaks in 14 that I have no idea what's going on most of the time. I feel that. That's basically my life. And stream will be like, don't you remember that thing? And I'll be like, what? Eh? Did I do that? There's so many things that happen in MSQ. Not to mention like the side dungeon content and the trial content as well. Astariel, you're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Kara will be here shortly and she'll want to hear it too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. God, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Upon speaking with Tataru, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time, gather snacks, and a beverage of your choice to view these scenes in their entirety. I always love when that comes up. Well, are we ready? Are we ready? Tataru is just standing there looking at me like, well, you ready yet? Moggy? Hello. Hi. Mog has just had food. Do not believe her. She did also have her fabled treat from earlier. I believe it was Mercury who gifted her a treat, so I did get them out, which was a mistake. Because she immediately was like, more? No, I don't want to eat my actual dinner, I just want to eat a bowl of treats. Kitty! This is Moogle, just in case anyone who's new today hasn't met her. The joy of my life, the shadow of my heart, hello. She loves FFXIV Friday. She really likes China's as well. I will say I noticed that for all of the sections where China's was on screen, she was on my lap. And as soon as we were done with the Yulmore section, she left. So someone has a crush. Don't tell Dulia. She'll be jealous. We're post Shadowbringers finale? Yes, this is 5.1. It might be the end of 5.1, but then, I don't know. Whenever I think things are wrapping up, there's a plot twist and something else happens, and then we go off on a whole other quest, so who knows? Who knows? But are we prepared? You're eating chai, I know. And a spicy chai, no less. Chat did vote for spicy chai. I love how Arya was like, oh, rip dawn sleep with a spicy chai, black tea, as it's gonna wake you up. Whilst I was reading that message, Arya, I may or may not have been inhaling a jam donut. I know not sleep, alright? There is only sugar. Tasty, yeah, I had some leftover ones, and it's like, well, they were from like a couple days ago, so if I wait till tomorrow morning, they're just gonna be stale, so really, it's recycling. It's good for the environment. You women are making me a worrywart on all the spoilers. Spoilers for what? Finally, somebody who follows the pets on stream code. If it's a cat or dog, or part of a dog or cat appears on stream, they must be properly credited. Yes, they must be introduced. Yeah, because there could be people here who have never had the pleasure of meeting Moogle, who is currently making mug biscuits on my lap. Hello. See, I think the blanket strat is working. Now it's getting colder. I'm gonna always have a blanket on my lap, and then boom, it'll tempt her in. Hello, creature. Hello, are you comfy? I like to think that she likes me, but she has been getting even more needy and cuddly the last week or so. I like to think that it's just because she loves me, not because it's getting colder. But she has been seeking to steal my warmth much more recently. Sleep do be important. Look, I broke my sleep cycle again, so it's just not happening. It's not happening. I was up until like 3. Not even an ounce of sleepiness in my being. And I was just reading. To be fair, it has its advantages because I am now 80% of the way through the current book club book. So I might actually be finished in time for the end of September, which was our book club deadline anyway. There you go. So yeah, not sleeping has benefits, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. My sleep cycle is just ruined again. I don't know what happened. Muggy sleeping, yes, good girl. Fasten your seatbelts. Enjoy the ride. Is there about to be emotional damage? Never have I ever seen one of these cutscene warnings telling me to set aside time, and something hasn't happened that almost made me cry. It'll be fine, it'll be everybody reuniting and like, they'll all return to their bodies unexpectedly, even though we technically haven't finished making a way for them to return. It'll just happen. There we are. The perfect way to fix your sleep cycle is to get a router that turns off your internet at 11 p.m. I don't know if I could. My entire life is on the interwebs. I'd be so worried that like something would happen and someone would need me. I don't know. Like, what if a friend messages me at like 1 a.m. and is like, my whole life is in tatters. Please help me. Like, how am I gonna know? How am I gonna know? Also, I do have a very good excuse that I work on a video editing team, and at least one of the people in the video editing team, well, they're from Australia, so they're literally in Upside Down land. So sometimes they'll tag me at a certain time of night rather than during the day. And we also have people in America on that team, so I'm like, I have a pretty good excuse for keeping my internet on. I definitely don't scroll on TikTok until the early hours. I don't do that. It doesn't happen.
I bet Tataru scrolls on TikTok. She probably watches a ton of cat videos until the early hours of the morning, kicks her feet and giggles. I can imagine it. She probably has like one of those flip phones in candy pink. It's probably Tataru's phone of choice. Let's do this. Oh. Hello.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, no problem, Cryo.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
We might have a solution. We don't know yet, though. It's the start of a plan, but it's not enough to tell them for certain that they're saved, so I don't know what to tell them. Just nod. Yeah. Solid choice. As usual, the stoic nod. Covers all bases. Means all things.
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Okay, as long as the process is slowed and you've bought us more time. Thank you.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, hello. Where have you been? I've missed your voice, my friend.
Where have you been hiding? New fit. Oh, hello. It's so weird seeing him without the helmet still, after all this time.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Yes, thank you. Is that a compliment? I think he's complimenting me. Yes, I do look rather fashion, thank you. Our hair matches now.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
Estinian takes approximately 3 to 5 business days to respond to any Discord messages. It's one of those friends that you message and you just don't get a reply. It's me. I'm like, yes, I reply mentally, but I don't actually type out the reply until a few days later. The time doesn't exist for us.
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
Is Riel coming too?
More complicated how?
Maybe he stayed behind.
Where to begin?
Yeah, we had those Estinian
After entering the
cutscenes.
Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh.
We never got rid of them permanently.
Xenos Ye Galvas.
Yup. Back again.
Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
Oh no, another flashback.
What's wrong?
Oh, we get to see it again. Good, I needed a recap. I've seen him in action. His body, at least. You will not best him alone. Nay. Is he northern? I have a vague memory of him being northern. Nay. Death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do? The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. He reminds me so much of Sephiroth. He just radiates Sephiroth vibes. Come in. Block this! Oh, he will. Ah, the simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Astariel was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer... Emperor Varys, your radiance. Are you all right? We may wear out our welcome, Your Radiance! No! Must even the most middling of sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Get him! He's obviously gonna get away. The villain always gets away. God damn it. Well, any bright ideas? Just one. Gunblade! Nice. Yeah, they brought swords to a gunfight. Never a good idea. Yeah, and now they get blamed for the death of the Emperor. The evidence was there, or so they'll say. Your Radiance! The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Such death. In Final Fantasy, though, swords can deflect bullets. What? I am him! Alert! Alert! Intruders detected in the Imperial Way. There's no turning back. We must force our way through. What is all this? What is this? He's got a potion on his bar. Water? Okay. He likes to keep hydrated. Okay. I'm guessing I just spam buttons. Okay. A jumping fire. Based on the proximity of enemies nearby. Okay. Okay. Whoa, this spear is so big. Woo! 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 Yes! A Curth and Torment combo. Look at that. Put that together with a Sky Dragon drive. Yeah, there we go. Are we winning? Also, the way I have my bar set up, I've got like duplicates going on. What is this? Boom. Must keep moving. Not the robots. Oh god. Estinian, your hotkeys are so messed up. What the hell? Estinian, sort out your build. I can't play like this. What a noob. No wonder you couldn't beat him. You only have like 2 abilities. You should see my hotbar, amateur. Take a potty. There you go. You have 3 buttons. 1 doesn't count. It's this little emotional support water bottle. Ah, red and blue. Damn it. This way, quickly. Can I sprint? No. Estinian does not sprint. He sprints for no man. We make ourselves easy marks by moving together. I suggest we split up. All right then. I'll take the low road, so to speak. I'll see you outside. Stay safe. He's so cool. Okay, this does make me want to play Dragoon. I will say. Does Estinian floor tank? Does he moonlight as a floor tank? To be fair, he's floor tanked several times during fights. But he just kind of lay down and nearly died. Ooh. Well, well. Someone's been busy. Ooh la la, what is that? Oh, hello. Volatile prototype. Arch Ultima. And you would bar my way, would you? So be it.
That's disturbing. Come, Needhawk. I think I'm about to get more than 3 abilities. It's too much. Take them back. I don't mean what I said before. I was happy with 3. It seems we've afforded an impromptu field test. Ready all battle data and begin sequence 2.0. What is this?
Stardiver. A jumping fire-based attack to target and all enemies nearby with a potency of 1,500 for the first enemy and 30% less for all remaining enemies. Horrid Roar. Delivers an attack with a potency of 600 to all nearby enemies as well as enemies in proximity. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is spam.
Let's go!
Oh wait, target's not in range. Weak range. Woo! Oh, I love this music track. Every time it plays, I get shivers. Zoom my camera out in case he summons other things, which he inevitably will. What's he doing? He keeps casting over there. Stab it harder. Somehow I think stabbing a machine with a lance is not doing much. Go for the weak spot. We haven't much time. I said battle ready the data, damn you. Now loading data sample XIV. That's a familiar number. Oh no, says Simeon. My one weakness. Roman numerals. Shit. We're done for. Ah. He's gonna floor tank. He's gonna do it. Where's his potion gone? They don't give me a potion now. That's very rude. Ooh. They took it away. My emotional support water bottle. How dare you, Squeenix? Oh, it's gonna move. The AoE is gonna radiate. What? Oh my god. Okay. Just don't stand in the glowy circles. How hard can it be? And he's still dying. Does he have any healing? Enemies in proximity. Additional effect, absorbed a portion of damage dealt as HP. Okay, so I can spam this one to get health back. Oh god, the cooldown's long though. It's not working. Ready another sample. The one taken from Castronomania. Now loading data sample. Come on, Astarion. More spam, more spam. Why do they call him Astarion? It's the white hair, I guess. Same thing. He's just another flavor of a husky white-haired man. What is this? An ultimate. Oh my god! What is this? I'm just gonna stand here. Something. It's taking his time though. Increase generator output to maximum. Activate the Magitech field. Full power. No, don't do that. Some kind of shield. He's invulnerable. It works. Arch Ultima is unstoppable. Can I still get health back from attacking him? Unstoppable. shall see about that. What is this? Dragon Shadow Dive! Needhog, show them your fury!
Taste my lance.
Yes, taste it! Hell yeah! Oh no, my crush is coming back. My heavens would crush! No! Don't think there's any way of freeing that poor person. Garleans and their machina. Now, where are you, Gaius? He's just so, like, effortlessly cool as well. Like, he doesn't even try. He was born edgy. He didn't even look at the explosion. Yeah. Cool guys never do. So,
Are you alright?
all of that vision was just him showing off about how badass he is. He could have just said, yep, we fought, I destroyed one of the beings, and then I came back. But no, had to show off.
Peer into my past, did you?
Just a little peek.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter.
He doesn't like people being nosy.
Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
Too much power.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
This is true. We have power as well, in different ways.
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose. Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That's true. Did they meet up outside? I hope
That he
he's not
did.
captured.
But we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald.
Okay.
He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something.
I smell a raid series.
Lest you worry. I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and our Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
I love Tataru's voice so much.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
What now?
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Oh, come on, you can't resist those eyes. And not even one set of cute little puppy dog eyes looking at you. 2 of them at the same time. Come on.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract.
Really?
Gaius isn't
He's
the only one
immune.
with business to attend to.
Business? I mean, what could he possibly be doing that's more important than this? Oh.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Bye then.
Come on, change your mind.
Farewell, my friend.
Aww.
See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
I thought he was gonna go, alright, fine. Using emotional blackmail with me. I guess Alphino does look up to me. Guess I am his idol. I'll stay.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
A rest? For me? Are you sure there isn't another world-ending catastrophe imminent? There always is. Okay, fine. Can't believe Kryle's strat didn't work there on him. Pretty sure though, if Kryle had said that, and then Tataru had gone, please, he would have said yes. They should have comboed. The falafel combo never fails. Hello. Ah, oh, sorry. Oh. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Beck Lug can manage without you. They've got enough scions to help them, if you ask me. Yeah, I think I'll retire now. I'm done with MSQ. Forever. Oh, about that. Meanwhile, in Garlemald. Da-na-na-na-na. Every time. Traitors. You would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? Civil war. Yeah. It's already happening. I thought we had time. Onward. Before this day is done, victory shall be ours. I'm sorry, they are just stormtroopers. In every sense. But who could this be? The OG baddie is back. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think? I find it amusing. Like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. What's this? Wait. The white with the glove? Is that Hugh? Your soul is... Who are you? Is there a mask there? Is there a mask under that hood? Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac.
Oh no, they're teaming up. Meanwhile, in Yulmore in the first. Ah, okay. It's a slightly nicer atmosphere here. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Daedalus Stoneworks. And they're looking for labourers. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free Talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free Talos? We best get packing. Steady work, board and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. But who is watching? Hope. Yes. So long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Was that a certain someone, like, reborn? Because the armor and everything was very much giving him. What? Is he back? He looks different though. Wisp sip. Smiley face. I thought he was too good of a character to just disappear. That would have been sad. We did have our epic moment in that final fight where we said we were going to do it together, you know, and we combine forces, but I thought that was his final sacrifice. He didn't disappear, he's inside of you, that's true. He's a part of us now. It's true. We even spoke with his voice during the final fight. It seems so much like him, though. Who's that, then? Oh, bloody hell, look who it is. Astariel! My, what a pleasant surprise. It's always funny doing the patches back to back, because for most people it would have been many months before you came back and did the next part of the story. But for me, they're like, have a rest, gather your energies, we'll regroup soon. And then 2 seconds later I come back and they're like, I haven't seen you in ages. Wow, look at you. You've grown a beard in this time. It's literally been 2 seconds, Kryl, calm down. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal aether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Who comes? Astariel. It's been far too long, my friend. So long that I do not remember who the fuck you are. Which patch did you come into? I have no memory of you whatsoever. Maxima the Chadsima? He's the Garlean? There's a lot of Garleans. With the forehead bling, there's a few of them. Garlean scientist chap. Red shirt. The guy from the thing. Oh, yeah, with the stuff. Astariel. It's been far too long, my friend. Yes, it has. Stormblood staff. Ah. Forgive me, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Aldin, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Ah, yes, the defector. Okay, no, it's coming back slowly. He left the Empire. I can't remember what the trigger was for him leaving. Did he witness something with us? And he was like, no, I can't stand for this anymore.
Ah, yes. I'd heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you have urgent news?
Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil. A sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled to the Gimlet Dark. But their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed a most unexpected visitor, who claims that this de-escalation may belie growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Commander Aldin has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He's also requested a representative of the Scions to attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished I extend this invitation.
It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I'm not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all of this.
Yes, of course. Then we must make our way for the Alamegan Quarter with all due haste.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two.
Do you want to come, Tataru? You want to be involved in the action for once? Oh, the bow. Oh, respect for Tataru. He didn't like how Domo was being treated. He was on the ship. Ah, yes, the whole ship heist mission thing. And then they're like, press the button, and he's like, no, I won't do it. A vague memory of this. There was some scene in a control room, and he was like, no. And then he joined our side. It's kind of coming back.
She has to look after the Scions. She's busy babysitting and planning for her next fashion release. It's very important work. Back to the Alamegan Quarter. Here you go, Piggy.
Rauban and a few Lalafels is Aldin and the Chipmunks. Someone needs to make a machinima of that immediately. A cover of one of the Alvin and the Chipmunk songs, but just with Rauban surrounded by Lalafels. What's going on here then? Wouldn't want to mess up that pretty face now, would you? Oi, 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 oi. Come on then, give us some. You want some? I'll give it you. Go on then. Too soft, no balls. I'll leave them to it. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved at all. What's going on here, though? Is he drunk? This city has gone to the dogs. They remind me of burly Dragon Quest guys. Yeah, just the archetypal big burly characters that you always see in anime, with impossibly thick muscles. He was on the ship Alfie was going to Garlemald on when the Imperial Guard shot them down. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Vague memories. Yes. But we got Alfie back eventually. Commander Aldin awaits us in the Royal Palace, if you would follow me. Ooh.
Who's that? With the blue hair? She seems cool.
They're here, Commander.
Ooh, voice.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are.
Oh,
Told
yeah.
you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark.
I've missed your voice too, Raban. It's lovely jubbly.
Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Crispy voice. Oh, I'm forgetting how good his voice was. Like, damn.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions.
I think he means good.
We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence. Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape.
Yes, I definitely heard the words that you just said. Yeah, I definitely wasn't too distracted by your amazing voice.
When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight. But to me, his description seemed anything but. And upon further investigation, I found that I was right.
There's just such presence to it. It's like, it's such a commanding voice, but at the same time, there's a softness to it. I can't even describe it. It's not even like it's husky. It's clear, but like, there's just like a body to it. Juicy and delicious. Anyway, you were saying? Sorry.
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Oh.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing.
Oh no, they have nukes.
But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets. And that should have been the end of it.
It never is.
But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit. Primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandarnus, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea. We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
Took your time, didn't you?
And right glad are we that you did. Though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope.
But I'm tired, Railbahn.
Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you.
That's true, this is all going on while we still haven't solved the other part of the plot, with everyone being stuck in the other world.
And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
Hello.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days. But it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. Even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
Not gonna introduce your friends?
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
He's got so many pouches. Whoa.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Always them. Always. Destruction of the world? No, it doesn't matter. I need to save my friends. Friendship is everything! Friendship is the force that saves the world in Final Fantasy. We know this from the final cutscene of Shadowbringers MSQ. We saved the world with friendship! We defied death! And friendship was magic. And we defeated that evil together. So yes, friendship literally is magic. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new Ultima weapon. But with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the Ultima weapon, I will not stop you. I will only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. Well, okay. So I can go back to the others now? Interesting. It splits into a side quest now, so you can do it later if you want. I see, I see. I take it you're ready to return to the first. Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely Xenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal aether stable. Safe travels, Astariel. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon.
Bye.
And back I go to Norvrant. Are we on to point 2 now? 5.2? By Pikachu, Lala. She does look like Pikachu. She really does. Yeah, I've done a lot of different side content in Shadowbringers. At the points where the Lalafell Council, otherwise known as chat, suggested. So various like raid series and dungeons along the way. I can't even remember what we've done, but lots. But I trust in the judgment of the Great Council. The Great Council has decreed that doing all of 5.1 and 5.2, and then going back to the raid series is the way to go. The Hive Mind has conferred, and in its great knowledge we trust. They know best. The one that you just unlocked is definitely worth your time as well, but it does take some time, so you have to be ready for that. I have to be fully committed. For a full battle briefing from our lovely man. You should really do 5.2 and 5.3 together. Okay. So not 5.2 and then stop? I was misremembering. So 5.2, 5.3, and then back to the raid series. I don't know why, but I remembered Monji saying 5.1, 5.2, and then back to previous stuff. I do have business with the Crystal Exarch. How did you know? 5.2 and 5.3 being joined up is a decent shout. Continuing themes, some story threads being tied up. Okay, good. First do all the MSQ up to 5.3 then? I think so. But first, Taco Cat. Oh, great Taco Cat, impart upon us thy wisdom. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul, and a means to return the Scions home. I trust you two have been making good use of your time? About that, I have some news. Would you like the bad news or the bad news? I don't think there's any good news, really. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Then I will summon the others that we might all be apprised of the situation. Good news is, I brought cookies! Bad news is, the villains might have nukes. But it's okay. I have cookies.
Now that we are all here,
Ooh,
news from
voice
the
acting.
source?
I'm always so happy whenever I see that a cutscene is voiced. It seems to be happening more and more often as we get further in Shadowbringers. That's true, that is good news.
A new Ultima weapon.
Kral and Master
We
Matoya are
must
doing
count
their best.
ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
That's true, and someone else is going to get into power as well, and it's going to be messy.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
Ooh. Oh, it's tiny.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
Good job, Beck.
An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
And do we only have one? Do we need to do this one at a time, or can we fit everyone in there?
However?
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allagan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts.
Oh.
In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
Blood sacrifice, you say?
That
I
being
hope
the
he
case,
has enough.
we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel.
Just pump it round and around. Easy.
I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
Given time, maybe a few years, you know, we're not in a rush, Beck.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
He shall. I believe him.
My apologies.
Lena! My love, it has been too long. Where have you been?
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Your hair looks great, by the way. Has it always looked that good? I don't know. Or maybe I just forgot how amazing her hair was. Like, it is perfectly curled. Look at those chopped layers. Girl. Hairspiration right there.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Finally, a Lena quest. I thought she was gone. I thought we were done with her. Way. Roast beef. Roast beef. Creamy salmon pasta. King salmon me unire. Or money. You know what's tasty always? Money. With money, I can buy croissants. And with croissants, I can buy happiness. It is the currency. To be fair, she is a hare, exactly. Always on point. It is in her nature. Just started playing Hades, and I can't even get past the first boss. How can the game be this hard? I will say, stick with it. Stick with it. It's a game where you are supposed to die, and that is intentional. And every time you die, you unlock new upgrades, different abilities, different armor bits. I'm trying not to spoil anything, but yes, don't feel like you're bad at the game or that the game is too hard, because it's intentional. Like, you are supposed to keep failing and failing and failing, and then eventually you get a little bit better, and then you get to like something new and you're like, ooh, this is new, and then you die again. That's the point. Don't worry, like, you're not supposed to win. That is the entire point of Hades. You're supposed to struggle and you're supposed to suffer, and stick with it, because it's so satisfying when you do eventually unlock everything and you master the game and you're like, damn, I am a god. So yeah, stick with it. It's meant to hurt you. I still haven't completed Hades. I still haven't. I played all the time, I've still not completed it. I suck. Oh, Hades 2 is out now as well. Yes! I do want to try Hades 2. I feel like I need to finish Hades 1 before Hades 2. But then I don't know if it's necessary that you've completed the first one to play the second. There are definitely references, though, and little, like, Easter eggs that maybe I wouldn't get if I hadn't finished Hades 1. But yeah, I keep seeing people playing it, and I'm like, should I? Should I? I'm terrible at Hades, but I love it. I have such slow reaction speeds. And usually, like, as soon as something comes up flashing on screen and there's bombs everywhere, I'm just like, ah, panic! Just like dashing everywhere. I have to go for pure dash builds because that's the only thing I can do. It's like me in Dark Souls. I just scream and roll. So if I go for a build that benefits from the dash and does like random lightning strikes every time you dash and stuff like that, then I actually end up doing quite well. Yeah, I've had some good runs. I can recommend at least finishing the story of one because there can be references that might elude you. Yeah, and like little things between the gods that you wouldn't pick up on unless you'd finished it, maybe. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it will be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lina? I think so. I've missed her. Dancers get 3 jumps and slides. Maybe I'm destined to be a dancer in this game then, if that is the panic roll build of Final Fantasy. I did play Hades on stream when it came out. I think we have like 20 or so Hades VODs. And then after that, I took it off stream and kept playing it. And I'm still playing it. I still haven't finished it. If you do want to see some ancient Hades VODs, there is the VOD channel. It's like, how many years ago now? Like 3-4 years ago? But they're there on the YouTube channel. Baby Dawn. We have a little time, so I'll be brief. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask for your assistance in slaying it. A Sin Eater? I had heard some few yet remained after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It is only a single Sin Eater. A simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you would not underestimate your foes. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Let's be about it then. Me? Why not Alphino? I think I'm more of the stabbing type, and Alfie is more of a waving a book around and summoning shiny little friends kind of fighter. I'm the kind of fighting she respects. Yes, I am an inspiration. Yes, obviously. Excellent. Then let us make the 4th job. We're going sling! I fancy a longer walk, so I'm gonna take the scenic route. Look, I'm not one for teleportation travel, it's just lazy, you know? The young people of today don't appreciate the environments that are right there in front of them because, oh, what do they do? Just teleport away. Idiots. It's not that far. It's not, see? And the weather is lovely and the lavender trees look so nice this time of year. One does not simply travel by Chocobo, though. Here we travel by PT. Or by Unicorn. Unicorn is also a good shout. I didn't lick the crystal. Yeah. To be honest, it looked like a lot of people have licked it before. Like, it was literally moist, and I was like, ew. I am not putting my tongue on that. Disgusting. It's just unsanitary at this point. How many millions of people have licked these aetherite crystals? It's disgusting. The most I'll do is put my hand on it. I'm not licking it. You can't make me. I'm gonna get all manner of diseases even going near it. Come, Petey, come. We're going on an adventure, Petey. Why does Petey always feel slower than all of my other mounts? I think it's just the way she moves. Because she kind of moves from side to side in the animation rather than forwards. It's like... rather than like a forward gait. Who is this? It's a Chris! Petey wiggles her arms in excitement, for a soul has returned. One of our own kin is back! Prepare the soul jar, Petey! Or perhaps we can just let her consume your soul. She has like 5 rows of teeth, if that's okay. I'm sure that's fine, right, Chris? Thank you so much for 56 months of glorious immortality. Welcome back. Has she got lots of teeth? I brush her teeth every day for her. What's this? Nothing. Oh well. If you would wait here a moment, I will gather the others. A cutscene. Again! We are blessed. So many cutscenes. I feel like I'm watching a movie today. You may not remember, but you've met these soldiers before, though only in passing. Long have they waited for the opportunity to fight at your side. I do not remember them. I was at death's door that day after the Sin Eaters attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd likely have been stepped through. And I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. Thought of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her, or my comrades. And so, I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. A pleasure to meet you, miss. Truly. It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. She's cute. Strange to think the Ilmoran soldiers we once locked blades with are now on our side. But we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. We seem to be missing one. What? He hasn't even got his helmet on. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmount, and it took longer than I anticipated. Escort quests always do. I don't blame you. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. The name's Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. Yeah? I think I made some comment about your quiff and how much hair gel you must use. A vague memory of this. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to her. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the Knight's return shortly before she passed. He passed. Yes, your friend, the male friend, yes, sorry. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives to the promise of a future they'll never know. And so, it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. My character is shocked, but also impressed. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting. So I'm just here to rally the troops, literally. I'm cheerleading, and for once it's not for China's. Hey! Your cactuar. Oh, he's lovely. Where do you want me to go, Elena? Oh, up north. The northern staging point. I see, it's in the north. I never would have guessed. This way? Oh, this is a good chill track. Oh. Relaxing piano. Don, did you touch the crystal? Yes. I did touch it. I made aggressive eye contact at it. That should count. I feel like that should give me the waypoint. Sorry, PT's backing up. Give her a second. She's not got a very strong reverse gear. She's trying. Okay. Oh no, PT. No, you gotta. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Dawn has like 2 teleport points in the whole of Shadowbringers. Not true! Untrue! Lies and propaganda from the masses. No, I have almost all of them. Look, I've got Hostile Imperative. I've got the Crystarium. I've got not got this one, right? I've got stuff, alright? There are other maps that aren't on this map right now, okay? I've got so many crystals. I'm like 3 probably. You have 1 in this zone. Yeah, but it's a good one. Sometimes all you need is 1. Quality, not quantity. God. Just because you go around licking any crystal that you like. You see something blue and shiny and you just stick your tongue on it. Yeah, you're not fussy. Okay, I have 1 more. 1 more. Pretty sure I have all of the fairy crystals. I must do. Lina, everybody's favorite Fiera. Strong mummy energy, that one. Yeah, but she has a softness to her as well. Like she's very fierce and just strong. She's a strong woman, but also she does deeply care about things. I still remember that scene after the battle where you just see her break down. Oh my god. And the voice acting in that scene was so good as well. And we were like, Elena, you're injured, go home. And she was like, no. Never. It was a very good scene. Oh no, has something happened already?
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
They're so hasty.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Estinian? No, surely he's not here. I love how my mind immediately jumps to, someone just appeared and killed something. It was probably Estinian.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it. So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?
And he's like, Yeah, mate. I bloody am.
And he says no. I'm a warrior of light. That was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
Ooh. Yeah, who do we know that uses an axe, I wonder?
A warrior of light?
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be her. The warrior of darkness.
Not quite so.
Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Yes, I will sign your poncho. You're welcome.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
Aye, aye.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood.
Doesn't mean that in my world, though.
The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias.
So he's basically a superhero, a vigilante in this world. And everyone's like, no, I don't believe he exists. But he just comes and saves people when he feels like it.
But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Good idea, I say.
Forgive me. There is one more thing.
Oh?
A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Of course, anytime.
Take your time.
This
I
isn't
shall
like
go on
her.
ahead.
What's this about? Are you okay? Straight into another cutscene.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch.
Oh. Oh, that's why you didn't want him to hear. I see.
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
What?
Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was. He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
Happy? What? Reminds me of someone else.
It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there.
Aww, she really cares about him. Is she gonna ask us to take him back?
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past. Remind him of all the pain that came before.
I don't think so.
You'd only need to talk to him to know that. Anchors keep us where we've chosen to be. We are who we are only because of all that's happened to us. That's true. He's lost without you, you know. And he misses you already. He does. I could see even in that one line where she decided to walk out. He was like, oh, are you good? Okay, bye. Like, he was already so upset. He misses you, you know?
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to be blind not to see it.
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been.
Mm-hmm.
What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work.
Lena supports work-life balance. Very important.
This research is important, I know. But if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
I think those two should go on a picnic to the Fairylands. Little picnic. Bring some good cake, some wine, you know, just have a day off. Yeah, her accent's amazing. It's an Icelandic accent. She doesn't see it. I did wonder if, like, she's in love with him. But I don't know if... That's presumptuous of me. Like, maybe it's just a very deep friendship, and... I don't want to push her into anything, but the way he responded to her just now, I was like... Oh, parental love, yeah. I guess if anything, it's more of like, they've been through a lot together, and they need to know that they're gonna be safe now. Yeah, he pretty much raised her, so it'd be a bit weird. Be like teacher-student relationship, which maybe not. But yeah, I think it's just that, like, bond that they have. I think they care about each other a lot. And I was really hoping that they wouldn't be separated from each other in this storyline. But hopefully we still get our Taco Cat back, you know? We need the Taco Cat. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I'll see the others back to their posts. Safe travels, Bun Bun. I will tell the Exarch you love him. Because I know you won't. You don't do the soft, mushy feelings. Apart from in very specific cutscenes. Yeah, they need a nice weekend together. They should go have a picnic, and then they should go swimming on the coast. Maybe take a trip to Yulmore, city break to Yulmore. Just hang out for a while. Although I can't imagine her having a holiday, ever. Don't think she ever turns her communicator off. Music is so good here that I don't want to leave. But it's good everywhere, to be fair. Fairy quest! Hello? 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 I do want to do a quest. I'm tempted. I can't resist a fairy quest. Wonder what they're up to. I have to save the world first, though. Priorities. And the Exarch awaits inside. I was hoping she'd come back with us and they'd have an emotional moment together, you know? Kind of settle things between them, because it feels like there's some things that have been left hanging, you know? And they haven't fully been able to tell each other that they care. But I'm gonna take a really quick break. I will be right back. I'm gonna let an ad play as well, so hopefully it won't interrupt the next cutscene. But see you very shortly, Humes.
I almost just died. So, long story short, right? I'm like, night has fallen. Let me just close my curtains. You know, keep the heat in, keep it nice and cozy. And I think to myself, remember what happened the last time I closed these curtains? No, that won't happen again. And as if on cue, a giant fucking spider falls out of the curtains directly on my foot. And I am wearing a floor-length dress with flared sleeves, okay? And I'm like, oh my god, the ring fit saved my life. True story. Because I have my gym shoes here. Because we played Ring Fit during my subathon. And that's the only reason I had a weapon within melee range, is because of Ring Fit. So I would like to thank Nintendo for my life. And I vanquished the beast. I literally, it was so big and so thick. And like, I felt the crunch as I squished it. Like, that's how big the body was. I literally had to look at it and go to myself, I am the warrior of light. I have vanquished primals. I have saved the world many times over. I have defeated foes far more dangerous and intimidating than thee. And then I was like, I could never like work up the will to actually go in for the strike. Like that's the hard part. So yeah, I have to pretend that, you know, I'm a warrior with a weapon. Or that I'm playing Dark Souls, that also works. If you ever need to like go into somewhere spider infested, I highly suggest playing the Dark Souls or the Bloodborne theme. It actually works. I used to play it every time I went into my shed. I'd be like, right, I'm armed, I'm ready. Oh my god. But I did squash it. It is no more. The villain is defeated. As much as I'd like to say that I'm a person that gently scoops up a spider into a glass and puts it outside, there is a size requirement for such kind actions. If it is larger than this, I'm sorry, you don't get the glass. You don't meet the regulations. Therefore, we take extreme punitive action. It's the law. It's just how it is in my house. So, yeah, it was... and thick. But I'm alive. I'm alive. Together we fight. Stand tall. Stand tall against spiders. Thank you. Thank you. Have heart, warrior of darkness. Together we shall face the coming days. Anyway, I'm alive. I did shake out my cozy blanket that I'm currently wrapped in many, many times to make sure that like it didn't have children, because all of the spiders in my house seem to have a vast army of offspring. I don't know why, they just keep giving birth. It's a breeding house for spiders, apparently. It must be because, I mean, if you live in a treehouse, you're inviting nature in to some extent. I'm supposed to be in tune with nature, but spiders, stay away. Sounds like you need some mesh on your vents. There aren't even really vents. They're just like those like old style windows where you like pull them up. So there's not even vents. I don't even know how they got in. But anyway, Shadowbringers. I sit so close to the window at my stream setup that inevitably at some point there will be a Shelob that decides to crawl up my mic arm during stream. You know, one common thing that people used to do on Twitch in the old days, a very, very common thing for Twitch trolls to do,
would be to come in and be like, oh my god, there's a spider behind you. Like, it used to be like a trend that trolls would come in and say that. And then, I mean, the first few times it happened, I'd be like, oh, really? But then I grew very wise to it. I had a spider crawl up my leg whilst I was gaming last week. I was like, excuse me, do you want to be escorted out? I'm having my cozy time. No respect, really. Could have chosen a more opportune moment. Don't you think it's cool though? It's basically the voice of Hydaelyn is so muffled and distant because we're on the first. It's Hydaelyn calling to us across the worlds. That's true, I never thought about that. About it being muffled because they're so far away. And I didn't really... I guess the first time you hear it, you don't hear the words, do you? You just hear the notes of stand tall, and then gradually it gets revealed that that's Hydaelyn calling out to you. So it's really cool. Dawn, there's a ring behind you. The One Ring? Where? Or Nenya? I've been looking for that. That reminds me, I have the Nenya keycap. I need to show you guys on stream. I was very kindly gifted that for my birthday, so I've got to show you. And it does have a ring buried inside. Dawn, there's a Victorian monkey behind you. You could make it even worse by being like, Dawn, there's a Victorian monkey spider carrying cheese in all of its legs. That would be the end of me. I think I'd expire. That would be it. I'd be done. I like the Victorian era, but specifically Victorian era ghosts scare me. Tudor ghosts, meh, pretty cool. Love a Tudor ghost. Take that anytime. Any like 1900s ghosts, mostly okay, you know. Victorian ghosts, yeah. Specifically like Victorian nurseries. If I see a Victorian nursery in a horror game, I'm out. I don't hate monkeys. It's just there's something about them that creeps me out. It does. Yeah, if you have a 19 in your birth date, I'm scared of you. There's a Victorian Dalek with cheese and pizza behind you. Oh, Daleks are chill. I'd hang out with Daleks. At least you'd have good conversation, you know? I have a tomcat purring very aggressively on my lap. That seems like a real problem. I think the only thing to do in that situation is to administer stern cuddling. My cat has left me. We were enjoying Shadowbringers together. I think she's pissed out that she missed the spider hunt. She's pissed off that she wasn't here. I think she can smell its lingering death cries. She did go and look at the spot on the floor and she was like, why didn't you call me? Because you were dossing around downstairs, you idiot. Not doing your job, not paying your rent. Anyway, I think I've recovered. I have so much adrenaline in my system right now. My god. I hate spiders, man. Almost as much as I hate the Empire. But the music here is so chill. The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland. But now that you're here, there's a proposal I should like to make. A proposal? You best hurry up, we're short on time. I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and as of late, I've noted more and more people perusing the books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warrior of Light. As well they should. But nearly everything I've come across describes them as sin-eaters, or worse. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance, in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them.
I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the flood. But when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use. For when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. Who would do such a thing? That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the flood.
Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought justice to the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Vobert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as Sin Eaters is absurd.
Under normal circumstances, I would agree. But as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained: that they were the cause of the flood. But it's not true. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the warriors of light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emmett Selk, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the flood that followed in their wake. He deserves that. Well, what say you, Astariel?
Spread the word, I say.
I do wish we'd done this sooner. I do. Maybe we'll have a special guest. Maybe this Warrior of Light will make an appearance. I wish we'd done it sooner. We knew the truth a long time ago. In hindsight, I agree. But better late than never, no? Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beck Lug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering people of the Crystarium in the Excedra. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread, and more will accompany them. Just get an airship and a loudspeaker, and go across the whole land, telling them. There can be no darkness without light, and so it was that Ardbert was there in your hour of need. The people must be told.
I have seen many a great and terrible thing in my long life, as has the Exarch, no doubt. Of man, I can say this. His memory is short, his heart fickle. Let us pray that your words reach him.
True. Short memories and fickle hearts. Sums up mankind, yes. Short memories, especially for the most important things. Doomed to repeat their own mistakes. An accurate summary of humanity.
She knows too much.
Oh, I have to go gather everyone. Am I gonna see some old familiar faces? Jessamile! It's been some time.
Stario! My, what a wonderful surprise. Oh, I hope your being here doesn't mean that someone's hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door as of late. Which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines.
Maybe she's actually an evil scientist. I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. Yeah, the music here, it comes on like really strong when you first enter the city each time. It's like... Not quite as hard as the Heavenswood music used to come on. When you get into the main city of Heavenswood and there'd just be like the swell of the organ, and I'd have to turn it down every time. But it was epic. It was epic. I have turned it down a couple notches.
The truth about the Warriors of Light. But the Exarch has already spoken with me about them.
Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. Come along, come along. There'll be an open bar. Everyone's welcome. It's what Ardbert would have wanted. I have a feeling, though, that the Warrior of Light is going to be there. You know, like in a hood in the back somewhere, listening to us say all these things. Maybe he'll even step forward and announce himself. I hope so. I want to find out if it's really Ardbert. Whee! Ow! It's cat piss. Well, well. What a coincidence. I was just heading... I was just reading over a letter I received from Grinault not too long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that she inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. To think fate would bring you two together in such a place. I'm sorry? You mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever's left unsaid, I'm all ears. He's been lying to you. He's a fraud. Oh, someone's at the very end of this. Oh, or maybe not. Underneath? It looks like it's at the end of there, but maybe it's not. Maybe not. And they have anti-jump barriers. Next level up, I guess. Or down. Who is it? It won't tell me who it is. Suspicious. Oh yeah, down in the Whispering Gallery. Okay. Let me take the Aethernet. The Cabinet of Curiosity. It is a good library. I'm very jealous. A library with trees nearby. The ultimate combo. I hope the trees do not weep for their dead brethren, though. Oh, it's gonna be Librarian Man! Yeah, Morin. No, this can't be. Surely there is at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds in such a negative light. Hello? What opportune timing! Oh, Astariel, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our repository lacks the knowledge they seek. The people wish to know the truth of the Flood, of the Warriors of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than the Sin Eaters, abominations worthy of only scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof, and I dare say I call myself a librarian. Pat, pat. Everything will be okay. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Warriors of Light. Of the Flood. How wonderful. You've regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be assured I will not come alone. Oh, he will bring the readers with him. Adada. Excuse me, the timing on Magnus's entry there. Unless Magnus has been lurking and has just been summoned to speech by the presence of books. Yes, this is our current book club read, yeah. We were talking about this earlier, but basically, Insomnia is back, which is great, love that. But the one advantage of not sleeping is that I read a lot of book club book. Because I'm trying to not scroll. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night after sleeping like 2 hours, or if I can't sleep at all, I just try and read until I get sleepy, because it sometimes helps. So I'm now like 85% through the current book club book, so I might actually be done for the end of September. Look at that. There is a broken sleeping schedule and now it's turned into insomnia. Me cannot sleep in here. Is that not the meaning of not being able to sleep? But yeah. Many no sleeps. Need to pick up the pace then, yeah. Have you still not finished it? I was thinking you'd be on like the 6th, 7th, 8th of the series now, you know. You'd be writing a new novel for the series at this point. My sleep schedule's still messed up from my holiday. You enjoyed some lions during your holiday. But that's how it's supposed to be. I've not, but I finished 2 other books and 2 other book club books. That's the thing, Magnus is in multiple book clubs. So they have multiple plates to juggle, multiple things to be reading at the same time. My body's telling me it's time to lay down, close my eyes, and do this thing that people call sleep. Safe travels to the realms of sleep. Thank you so much for coming along for the adventure, Shiro. I wish you sweet dreams. Do not dream of the Empire, nor of Shelob's. Yeah, I still haven't posted my chapter thoughts for what just happened. A fairly big thing just happened, and I'm like, what? Dropped that on me out of nowhere? How dare? I've been home for over a week, and my sleep has been all over the place. It's hard to get back into a schedule sometimes, for sure. I even went on like a really long walk, hoping that would maybe make me sleepy at nighttime. It did not, although I saw some lovely views. High above the Elven Forest, on the hills. And it was weird because I didn't see anyone else the entire time. It was really quiet. Very peaceful. But at some point you do think, am I about to be in a murder documentary? What? It's so quiet. I could go sit down by that tree over there and no one would know I was here. Oh, jet lag as well. Yeah, jet lag is the worst. Because your body has been tricked. A cruel game has been played. Although I will say, like, even when I did America last year, I was expecting to have really bad jet lag, but it actually wasn't that bad. It somehow wasn't terrible. I don't know whether this is because I'm used to staying up late anyway. My body was like, yeah, same old, same old. Just like when you stay up for a rush edit. Yeah, no biggie. Bragi! Come to browse the market wares, have we? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmore's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did you really? Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all of Norvrant reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk about the market. Something on your mind? I see. The Exarch did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Norvrant. Alright, consider my interest piqued. Oh, here we go. He's curious. That's all we needed to do, was present him with a bit of a mystery and he'll be there. I'm lucky if I get 2 to 3 hours of unbroken sleep. Oof. Do you just keep waking up? I try not to, like, if I've fallen asleep for like an hour and then I wake up again, I try not to scroll on my phone. But sometimes I go, oh, let me just check if I have any messages. And then I end up scrolling through Reddit or Twitter. But I try and read instead, because like reading is, yeah, reading is supposed to make you sleepy. I have this thing called nightmares disorder. Oh no! Are they like very, very lifelike nightmares? Like the kind of nightmares where you think you're awake but you're actually asleep? That's terrifying! Well, well, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief. With the night returned, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. Glennard hasn't been able to get a wink of sleep in all this time. Too much booze to serve. He hasn't got any staff either, really. There's only one guy there. He got a couple of waiters, but he needs more bar staff, for sure. Ooh, what are these snacks? Some kind of cracker with a dip. Lovely. I send Insta Reels to my friends at 3 AM. Oh, that's a form of love. There's nothing I love more than receiving a random TikTok that a friend's like, I thought of you when I saw this TikTok. 99% of the time, it's some kind of void cat TikTok. Most of the time. In addition to reading Consider Flavus, I'm currently reading Soul Music by Terry Pratchett. I started Bookshops and Bone Dust, prequel to Letters and Lattes. Oh yeah. And Dandelion Wine by Ray Bradbury. I've not heard of that one. What genre is that? I need to announce October's book. I think I know what it is. I think so. It's interesting though, because there's been certain conversations in the book club chat and I'm like, wait. May or may not be considering a certain book that maybe Faith was talking about. Maybe. I've heard a lot about it, and I've been meaning to read it for years. I don't mind it though. Seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one could almost forget the flood ever happened. Warriors of Light. Yes, the Exarch mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. I think that's everyone. Yeah, we have gathered the people, and now they shall hear the word of the Takugat. It shall happen. Yeah, we did Mort in book club, which was a lot of people's first Terry Pratchett as well, which was cool to see. Although we do have a lot of Pratchett fans in the book club already. Basically, I dream, but my brain thinks I'm awake. Oh, yeah, those are the worst kinds of nightmares. I dream that I, like, see a spider, for example, in the shadows of my room. And I wake up thinking, where did that spider go? Oh, damn. So, like, proper night terrors that are waking dreams. They're the worst because you think it's actually real. I used to kind of get that when I was a lot younger. Like, when I was properly a very small elf, I used to get a recurring thing of, like, there being this shadow on the ceiling and then it would fall on me. And I could feel it falling on me. But, like, it's like a creepy, like, cloud of darkness that used to, like, fall on me. And I'd be like, ah, it's falling on me. And in my dream, I'd be on my bed and it would, like, fall on my face. But it would feel so real. It feels so real. The brain is a crazy, crazy thing. Cloud of Darkness mentioned. Maybe it was the Warrior of Darkness. I've beaten many Clouds of Darkness in this game, this is true. Mort is wonderful. Oh yeah, I actually listened to the audiobook for Mort. It was really well narrated. To start with, I wasn't sure about a female voice being the narrator for Mort, and I was like, oh, I don't know, I've always imagined it being a man's voice, you know, like a bit of a quirky man's voice, like this. But she did such a good job. So my opinion completely did a 180, and I was like, yeah, no, this was the voice. I think it's Isabel? Isabel? I think you just stress the Y a bit more. Isabel? I could be wrong. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather. And lo, the people came. Oh wow, okay, that was way more people than I talked to. I think the others were carrying. I only talked to like 4 people.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
Yeah, does anyone have like a microphone or something? There's a lot of people here.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
But Alfie, I'm a silent protagonist. How am I going to do a speech? What do you mean? I can only stoically nod.
More inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
I can nod, I can go, yeah, and I can go like this. Those are my 3 tricks. I can't do anything else.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
I don't know, someone with the power of speech might be better? Just do the nod. Just go with it, just... Shabada! Oh my god, oh, big the babbly babby. Shamadi baba Shaba papa. Shaba. There. Badada sandada papa. Speaking nonsense. Yep. Bada. Shabadada bada bada. Papa pa tabadi. Shabada nino. Tabata keta. Shabawu. Wawawawu bapapapi. Ba.
Make it white. The Warriors of Light did all that?
Bah.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And
It
they
is so
managed
sad
it
that
too.
history didn't remember
In the
their
end.
sacrifice.
They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
I think so. Well said, if I do say so myself. Oh, Lina. It's him! It actually is. Really? Can anyone else see him?
Impossible.
You can see him too. Oriange?
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
It could be.
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both.
But maybe we can only see him because of our connection. I don't know, can everyone else in the crowd see him? Or is he just an echo that we're connected to?
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
They can see him!
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
In the it's weird to see him not all glowy and see-through. What is this? I don't know if I trust it though. I'm a bit suspicious.
People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when she must return to her home.
I don't know though. I'm a bit suspicious because I'm like, it seems too good to be true. That he would just appear and like, why now? Why not just after the final battle? Why now? And like, why not immediately come to us?
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired under the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Who would this benefit if they had a pretender come back as the warrior of light? Who wins?
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Who wants the Crystarium under their control? Sussy wussy. I want to believe it, but it's too good to be true. And that didn't seem like our Ardbert. It just didn't. He was too confident and cocky, and the way he just kind of waded in and started doing this speech, like it just didn't. It didn't strike me as very Ardbert-ish. Like Ardbert was vulnerable. And he had his weaknesses, and he wasn't sure of himself. So
that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
No, absolutely not. You know, it looks like him and it sounds like him, but I just get this feeling it isn't him. Something's off.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
The Ascians again?
That he is an Ascian.
Well...
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
Wait, but how are they using his actual body? If that was so long ago, how do they have Ardbert's body? Are they able to reconstruct a likeness that accurately? Like, did they have him in a freezer?
From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the Virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Haven't heard that name in a while.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the First, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen? My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
It is somewhat of a hobby amongst their kind.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
The waking sands, that long ago.
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion.
In which case they could have done that already, many times.
Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps?
I was going to say he was also blessed.
Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Maybe it was the manner of his death that made it
Elidibus
possible.
hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary.
Ooh.
I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Oh my gosh, the Ascians play the long game. They've been planting the seeds of this since A Realm Reborn.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
Yeah, they have too much free time.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Alfie's in stealth mode. Where's he going? Oh. And the game's like, well done. Have some tea and maybe some potato salad if you fancy. Congratulations. The dead have risen. Well, I'm just happy that we get to see more of Ardbert and Ardbert's voice, even if it's not truly Ardbert. It was interesting though how immediately I knew something was off. Like, just as soon as he said his first few lines, I was like, that's not my Ardbert. Is it? Who dis? This is... this feels icky, and I don't know why. So it's cool how he managed to change his tone of voice so that we knew, even though it was his voice, it definitely wasn't him. New Ardbert who dis, exactly. How much more energy do you have? Is there like a really good stopping point coming up? I don't know where we are in the patches now. I'm guessing like we're moving on through 0.2 now, 5.2. Now I'm thinking back to all the Realm Reborn stuff and Elidibus, because yeah, that was back in the era of Haha Bread and that whole saga. They sow seeds very deep in this game. Again, we were saying this earlier, but like a lot of games, they'll have one expansion, the story's in that expansion, it all wraps up, and then when you go on to the new expansion, everything is new once again, and then the story ties up nicely at the end. But like, there's threads going on here that have been going for years and years throughout the entire game, and there's characters who we thought were dead, or we thought we'd vanquished, And then suddenly they'll just bring them back up and be like, well, you thought, well, now. So cheeky. Unless we have time for 2 more quests, I'd say probably stop here for now. Thank you, Wise Counsel. Thank you, Wise Counsel. I think it'd be nice to build off 2 streams for next time. Maybe we'll get like a back-to-back Fuffa stream next week. I shall see, I shall see. So much happened today. I'm gonna have to go and mull this over because we had so many big reveals going on as well. And here I was thinking that they were tying up some of the Shadowbringers' ends, but now they're just opening new things with the Empire as well. And I'm wondering where this goes next. And we still have the problem that we had before of having to get everybody back to the first. We've got to transfer everyone still, like that problem isn't over. Plus a civil war going on in the Empire. Now this? Now we still have to worry about the Crystarium? I thought the Crystarium was in good hands now and we could leave things here and at least everyone would be happy and there'd be no more war, but yeah, no, the plot thickens.